What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Godly Potential YouTube channel. I want you to know that thing, that challenge that you've been avoiding isn't going anywhere. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. When you hear those words, you know exactly what I mean for you and your life. That thing, that issue, that difficulty in your life that you've been avoiding for probably a couple years now, it isn't going anywhere. You can shift your focus and try to do something else, hoping that will fix that issue. You can try to ignore it, pretend that you are over it, pretend that you are past it, pretend that you've conquered that issue. But until you've truly gotten past that thing, it will continue to be there. And I believe these things are a part of our karma. The reason why, or one of the things that we've struggled with in the previous incarnation, that will continue to spring up. Example. Someone has childhood traumas around, I don't know, you name it, insert finances, trust, abandonment issues. It don't even have to be something so non-physical as that. It could be something such as, let's say, let's take me for example, right? Let's say porn and masturbation, right? Many of us, we first got introduced to this topic at an early age, 12, 13, 14, some shit like that, right? You indulge in that, and then you continue to do it because everyone around you tell you it's not a big deal. But then you come across some knowledge, or you get this urge, this inkling to stop doing it. Now, you attempt to go down that path. You attempt to get rid of it. You might go some time, and then you might say to yourself, "Oh, you know what? It's not that bad after all. I'm gonna keep doing it." And then life goes back to normal. But then it springs back up again. You go through the process again, maybe, or you just ignore it, and it springs back up again. And then you begin to see issues whenever you do that act. Me, for example, it's been like, I don't know, 26 days. Today's May the 26th since TMI, since I last, I'm not trying to get this video flagged, but fuck it. Since I last masturbated and ejaculated, right? So I've noticed, because I have the awareness that there's negative consequence to this, physically, mentally, spiritually. I truly believe that in order to elevate, to evolve along my path, I must abstain from such activities. And I've kind of known this for a couple years now. And each time I will go against it, I will get negative results. Feel lethargic, hard to articulate, difficulties with action taken, procrastination, a lot of negative things And I say all that to say, you know that thing that you're avoiding, you've probably been avoiding it for a couple years now, it's not going anywhere. You have to heal, or you have to overcome this challenge. And like I said, we all have that thing. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. It might be a couple things. It's not going anywhere. Like there's probably a theme that you experience early in life. Like, okay, I need to handle this part of life. Maybe it's finances. Maybe it's relationships. Maybe it's communication. Maybe it's public speaking. Maybe it's social interactions. Could be a laundry list of things. You might get into that, and then fear going to hold you back. I don't know if I can do that. Actually, you know what? Instead of improving here, let me go work on my finances instead. If it's something else, or maybe let me go work on my fitness instead. Yeah, this is self-development. Yeah, let me read all these books and shit. Yeah, let me do all these other things. To essentially, you're trying to rise this aspect of your life in hopes that it will rise the other aspects, in which it will. They say rising tides raises all ships. And so you assume that if you elevate this aspect of your life, then that one thing that you've been avoiding will also rise, and you will no longer have to deal with it. As if doing the other thing will fix that as a byproduct. But I believe it's the opposite. I believe that once you fix the thing that you know that you struggle with the most, then the other things will rise. So again, that thing that you're avoiding, it's not going anywhere. So I would suggest you tackle that. And when I make these videos are speaking to me just as much as they're speaking to you, the viewer, the listener. It isn't going any fucking where. I had that realization just now when I was leaving the gym. It isn't going anywhere. If I look at the past, no, that's still there. And it's been there for the past, is it 2023 now? I don't know. Right? Like 5-6 years. It isn't going any fucking where. And that is because that part is so tied to you evolving, to your karma, to your reaching of the ideal self, to your evolving, which that's the reason why we're here, to evolve, that's one thing you really can't ignore. Where you can, but it'll only keep on coming back. What you resist will persist. You can brush it on the rug, but eventually that thing will come out. Anyway, this is your reminder. Do the thing that you're afraid to do. Fix that aspect that you've been running from. Because you might run from it, but like this thing, it has endurance. It isn't getting tired. You might get it on the jump, right? When you take off sprinting from it, yeah, you might create some distance between you two, but then you're gonna look back, think that it's gone, but it's still coming, like the tortoise on the fucking hare. Anywho, that's been the video. Hope that it helps. Peace.